Hey y'all, it's Tracey, Ms Tracey that is. And oh, I forgot my earrings. Why did you guys tell me to get my earrings? Okay, I'm gonna get the ICME bookstore page loaded up so our friends can get ready for story time. And then I'm gonna put my earrings on. Gina, my friend Gina called me right as I was putting on my earrings, and then I forgot to do so. Boo, Gina. Okay, Creed. All right, almost. Okay, we're getting it all set up. Okay, while that's coming on, I can go grab. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do this, and then do that, and then boom, we're going live. Hey y'all, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. I'm gonna run and go get my earrings really quickly. I'll be right back. I hate not having earrings on. Okay. Now, that's better. All together now. Oh, except for that, now that one ear is real pointy. Can't fix that. I can put my earrings on, but I can't fix the pointy ear. Nevertheless, such and forth. So we've got story time going today. Well, of course, Ms. Tracey, it's Wednesday. Oh, we need some music, don't we? We need some music. Music on my mind. Funky music. Funky music. Not commercials. Music. So how was you guys' weekend and the beginning of your week? I hope it was good. I have already kind of started off at a good start. Started recording an audiobook for my friend Ken. And gonna meet with the Blairs at ICME Bookstore. Gonna be meeting with them soon to find out about how to get out Ms. Tracey's alphabet books. Cannot wait for that. If you have not already subscribed, you can please thank you. Thank you for subscribing to Read to Me, Ms. Tracey at youtube.com, where we are also simultaneously broadcasting live, just like we're doing it right here on the ICME Bookstore. So, Facebook channel. And I'm also going to probably upload this to Instagram. I've been doing Instagram live, but then it cuts off like halfway through. So I don't know if I have to read through that and figure out more about that. And I usually get my books from the ICME Bookstore, but I also get my books from the library here in St. Louis. And I got to tell you, it's hard. So I got myself a system, right? My system is that I go to the library, and if I like a book, if I like it and I love it, I really, really love it, I have to go there to the ICME Bookstore, and I have to buy the book there from them. Okay, so that's the way I do it. That's the way I roll. But you guys do that. But either way, support ICME Bookstore and or if you're like in Timbuktu somewhere and you have a bookstore there, as long as it's a small business and a local bookstore, definitely give them some love, okay? Because we all need it. Okay, anywho, hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Okay, so I've got a bunch of books, and I never know. I know I'm not going to read this one today. This is so cute. I love it. But I know I'm not going to read that one, so we'll take that out of the stack. Man, they're just, there's so many books. Like, I don't know. Oh, and if you're out there in the audience, whether you're on the Facebook Read to Me Ms Tracey Facebook page, or excuse me, Read to Me Ms Tracey YouTube page, or you're on I See Me Bookstore Facebook page, watching live, please comment and let me know that you're out there so I can say hello to you personally. So I have one library book that I want to read. And I really like this author and the illustrator. I think the pictures are just so absolutely adorable and stinking cute. Speak Up, Melly Lou Melon. And it's written by Patty Lovell and illustrated by David Catrow. I think she is just absolutely adorable. I love these pictures. Okay, so this is a library book. And usually when you go to the Ms Tracey, Read to Me Ms Tracey YouTube channel, I usually will include a link to either the I See Me Bookstore page, where you can purchase the books directly from them, or another link where you can purchase the book online somewhere else, okay? And I just noticed her little ponytail up there. Aw. And this little doggy kind of looks like my doggy, except for her ears aren't as floppy as those. Tinkerbell's ears just gonna stand up. Anywho, Molly Lou Melon was a tiny little girl, tiny little girl with big, deep down heart. Her mom always told her, be true to yourself. So she was. What's she doing here? Oh, look, she made herself a remote control and some type of machine just to pet her doggy. Oh, smart. I like that. You go, girl. Molly Lou Melon tried to do the right things in her life. It didn't always work. Let's see, what's she doing in this picture? Oh, bird seed. She was feeding the birds, and all the birds came into her room. Yeah, that sounds kind of like Ms Tracey. Her mom always told her, take responsibility for the things that you do, good or bad. Mm-hmm. And look at all the birds. They're hanging out around her. So she did. Oh, wow. She made look the little birds all in her room. And they're on the train. So she's playing with them. Aww. Molly Lou Melon had friends of all shapes, sizes, opinions, and ideas. Her mom always told her, accept people for who they are and listen to their ideas, even if they're different from yours. So the cat, the bird, and the dog, and all of her friends are now helping her draw. Over here, they were just kind of like, it's okay. But then when she let them all come in and design with her, they all had a blast. So she did. Oh, wow. Look at what she made. They all made that together. Cool beans. Now everyone can take pride. Wait, look at the cat. Oh, kitty cats. Molly Lou Melon had a loud voice, and she chatted, jabbered, and gabbed all the time with her friends. Her mom always told her, "You have a strong voice. Use it to speak up for anyone who might need your help." Hi, Miss Jess and Ollie. Hey, Pat. Hey. I love it, love it, love it. So did she. Uh-oh. There's water all over the floor. Oh my God. And so she did. She spoke up. In the fall, Molly Lou Melon started school again with a big yellow backpack and a huge toothy smile for all of her friends. So she sat with Ronald Durkin and Gertie in the front row of their classroom. Bettina Bunklehead snickered at them. Bettina Bunklehead snickered at them and cooed, "Molly Lou Melon and Ronald, kissy kissy boyfriend and girlfriend." Always in the back doing something. Say, got something to say in the back of the class. Molly Lou Melon stood up and told her, "We are friends." Then she exchanged special handshakes with Gertie and Ronald. Woodle woodle dink dink cha cha, woodle woodle dink dink cha cha cha, woodle woodle dink dink cha cha cha, woodle woodle dink dink woo cha cha. Ha! That sounds like a song I would make up just like on the fly right there. In the winter, Molly Lou Melon had to be project partners with Bettina Bunklehead. They accidentally painted all over the desks and not on their papers. It was a little fun. When the teacher asked who did it, Molly Lou Melon said, "Me," and had to spend recess cleaning the desks. Bettina said nothing and played a great game of pirate outside. Molly Lou Melon was mad at first, but then she played her own thrilling game of swabbing the decks. Look, bubbles everywhere. In the spring, a new boy named Garvin Grape started school. He was small and he wore glasses and his ears stuck out. He told the class all about Newton's law of gravity in a long speech at the front of the room. But Bettina Bunklehead rolled her eyes, sneered at Garvin, and said, "Big deal," really loudly. Garvin's cheeks turned bright red and he hung his head. Aw, poor Garvin. That wasn't very nice, Bettina Bunklehead. Molly Lou Melon raised her hand and said, "Yes, gravity is a big deal." Then she scribbled a little note and handed it to Garvin. It read, "Welcome to our school. Nice speech. Join us on the playground at recess. We can test out some gravity. Woodle woodle dink dink cha cha woodle woodle do. MLGRD." So there they are on the playground. Come on, page, turn. We're excitedly waiting for the next page. On the first day of summer, Bettina Bunklehead showed up at camp and promptly stuck her foot out, tripping Garvin Grape. He crashed to the ground and his glasses went flying. Bettina grinned and chirped, "Smarty pants, looks like gravity got ya." Molly Lou Melon caught Garvin Grape's glasses in midair, went nose to nose with Bettina and said, "You must never do anything like that again to my friend. Friends stand up for one another. Ronald stepped forward, and so did Gertie, waving her crutch. They pulled Garvin Grape up, linked arms, and the four friends together shouted, "Woodle, woodle, dink, dink, cha-cha, woodle, go! If you want to be your friend, it's all up to you." Oh, look. Bettino Bonklehead gave Garvin an apple. Be careful, it's an apple. It could be the Garden of Eden. Very nice story. And it is true. You got to speak up, Molly Lou Melon. Even if your name is Ollie or Mr. Pat. Yeah. Anywho, got to speak up. That is Speak Up, Molly Lou Melon, written by Patty Lovell and illustrated by David Catrow. I love it. Love it, love it. There's a lot of Molly Lou Melon books out there, and I love each and every one of them. Okay, so I have a book that I got from the I See Me bookstore, and you can too. This one is called, it's like a terrible glare. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now you can't see my eyeballs. Okay. All right, here we go. The World is Awake. A celebration of everyday blessings, written by Linsey Davis with Joseph Bottum and illustrated by Lucy Fleming. I love this color. And I love butterflies, so I love it, love it, love it. Here we go. Loving the pictures already, aren't you? Okay, let's see. Here we go. This is the day the Lord has made. A butterfly floats through the sun and the shade, while dragonflies flit past the flowers and trees, and grasshoppers hop in the soft morning breeze. And the bees, busy, busy, busy bees, are buzzing today as Ladybug called them out to play. Can you see the ladybugs? What about the bees? Just look at the sunrise that's painted the sky, and look at the songbirds all starting to fly. The world is awake. It's a wonderful place, alive with God's power and glad with His grace. Wow, it is awake. Out in the yard, just waiting today, are all kinds of things that want us to play. The gifts of the Lord are found everywhere, and all that I see is just like a prayer. So much of creation is happy and good, even the rocks would sing if they could. It's in praise of the Lord that trees grow so tall, that grass grows so green, and the flowers all call. Look at us! Look at us! God dressed us up too, like great sweeping rainbows and skies wrapped in blue, like water and sunshine and summer days too, and you, beautiful you. I love this story. And later today, what shall we do? I know. Let's go to the zoo. We can buy a balloon and meet a baboon. We can look at the animals all afternoon. See that bear over there? He's just trying to snooze, despite all the noise from the young kangaroos. The slippery otters are swimming along. The playful coyotes are howling a song. I love zebras and lions and elephants too, pandas and penguins and owls that call hoo, hoo, hoo. Peacocks and panthers, a great mountain sheep, and that grumpy old bear who is trying to sleep. Down at the zoo, they're all on parade, the wonderful creatures the good Lord has made. What animals do you see? Oh, what's that green one? Is that an alligator or a crocodile? What's that up in the trees up there at the top of the page? Oh, a monkey and a parrot. Can you find the giraffe? What about the lion? And oh, look, there's a rhinoceros, a tiger, a flamingo, a koala bear, a kangaroo, an owl and a turtle, and a panda. Did you see anything? Oh, there's a bat. And what's that up there? Is that a sloth or a lemur? Lots of animals in that picture. My belly sounds like that bear when it growls. It's time for supper. My tummy now howls. So let's stop at the market for something to eat. God always provides us with wonderful treats. Yummy. And there's the bear. At supper time, I take my chair and bow my head and say a prayer to thank the Lord for all this food, for carrots cooked and apples stewed, for milk and juice and bread and cheese, for even Brussels sprouts and peas. It tastes so good. I eat and then I thank the Lord for food again. And with my belly full, I start to yawn. The light outside is almost gone. Up in the trees, high in the leaves, I hear God's love in the sound of the breeze. The wind is whispering stories tonight, and far above, the moon shines bright. So I say my prayers and climb into bed, then snuggle up close while my books are read. Good deal. I love that part. The comforting night feels calm and deep, calling me down to a dreamy sleep. Calling me down for a dreamy sleep. Calling me down to dream and sleep. The World is Awake by Linsey Davis. And the pictures, written by Linsey Davis and with Joseph Bottum. And illustrated by Lucy Fleming. The World is Awake, a celebration of everyday blessings. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we had a lot of animals and I got that one in the Ice Me bookstore. And you can too. Let's go and check in over at the YouTube channel. Hi, everybody. Oh, hey, yeah. Thank you, Wahid. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Hey, so tell me your niece's name if you can so I can say hello to her, okay? I'll come back and say hi to her. Well, I'll stay here until you type it in. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate you guys watching. So since the niece is watching, and We also have Jess and Ollie watching. So we're girls, so we like girl stuff too, right? And I'll have another book for the boys too, okay? This one is called Bunheads. And this is written by New York Times best-selling author of Firebird. I think we read Firebird at the very beginning of our story time, maybe like in April sometimes, April, May. But this is by Misty Copeland. This is her story, okay? I love it, love it, love it. Yeah, I like that tune. Okay, back to the book, Tracy. This is for those who love to dance, who dance because it gives you a voice, power, beauty, hope, and joy. You are all beautiful, and I celebrate everything that makes you unique. To all of my little bunheads, dance your dance and live your dreams. I love to dance. Ballet, tap, line dancing, hold down. I don't know. I don't know if I know how to do that Irish, where they jump up and hop up and everything. I don't know if I know how to do that, but I like doing it. Anywho, when Miss Bradley announced they would be performing the ballet Coppelia for the recital, everyone in Misty's class shouted excitedly and gathered around to hear their teacher tell the story of Coppelia. Misty didn't know what Coppelia meant, and she was too shy to ask, especially since it was her first ballet class ever. So Misty took a spot on the floor, and before she knew it, she was completely entranced as Miss Bradley told her the tale. Oh, I got someone's face covered up down there. Once upon a time, an odd old toy maker made a beautiful life-size doll named Coppelia to cure his lonely heart. The doll was so pretty and looked so real that a boy named Franz fell in love with Coppelia at first sight. Even though he'd already told Swanhilda he would marry her. Swanhilda was furious when she caught Franz blowing kisses to Coppelia, but Franz ignored her anger. I don't know, Franz. That don't sound like no good idea, but I don't know. I'm just saying. Later, Franz sneaked into Toy Maker's house to see Coppelia, but the Toy Maker caught him. When the Toy Maker realized that Franz was in love with his doll, he had an awful idea. Maybe he could use Franz's love to turn Coppelia into a real girl. Ooh, my. Luckily for Franz, Swanhilda had also sneaked into the Toy Maker's house out of curiosity, and she still was hidden inside. She overheard the Toy Maker's evil plan and decided to dress like Coppelia to confuse the old man. Once the Toy Maker believed that his doll had finally come to life, Franz escaped. After that, Franz realized what a fool he'd been, and he married Swanhilda. The two lived happily ever after. Misty loved how Swanhilda never lost sight of her goal or her real love. She knew she wanted to be Swanhilda. In just a few days, we will decide what roles you will dance in the performance, Miss Bradley said. Now, let's practice. First, there was a développé to tendu, front with one leg lifted forward, the pointed foot gently touching the floor. Like that. Next was the ronde jambe to tendu front, with the legs stretched straight out to the front, making big circles round and round in the air with the toes. Then it got a bit harder with the pas de bourrée. Forgive me, I do not speak French and ballet. I just know how to do the actions. I don't know how to say it. Sorry. Then it got a bit harder with the pas de bourrée, pas de bourrée, Oh, pas de bourrée. Now I know that one. Okay. Moving from side to side as one foot crossed over the other. Pas de bourrée, plie. Ah, I remember now. They had such fun with the soutenu as the young dancers twirled and spun in unison. My cousin Rakaya should have helped me read this book. Finally, the lesson ended with simultaneous pas de bourrée again and again. Misty picked up the steps easily, following only a half second behind the rest of the class. Have you ever danced, Copeland? Miss Bradley asked. Misty shook her head, nervously replying, I've never taken ballet before. Well, you're very good, Miss Bradley said. Come, she said to Misty and Cat, a younger girl who was full of energy. You two up front. Misty could feel her heart pounding. Miss Bradley asked Cat to show Misty the dance of Copeland. Copeland sits in a chair on the balcony of the toy maker's house throughout the first act of the ballet. Cat held her arms in first position, then lifted her arms and turned her head like a robot. Up and down, side to side, she performed the moves beautifully. When it was Misty's turn, she imitated Cat from memory. You are both very gifted, said Miss Bradley. As soon as Misty got home, everything about the new class and the Copeland fairy tale tumbled out of her. I'm proud of you, Mommy said. Misty was so excited she could hardly sleep. She lay in bed thinking about the doll coming to life. Misty said her name aloud, Copeland. It felt magical and full of mystery. The next day, Misty arrived early. Cat was there too, dancing the steps of Swanilda. Oh no! Misty didn't know if she could compete with someone so talented. Soon, Miss Bradley arrived. Do you girls know which part you want to play in the recital? Misty held her breath as Cat answered, Copeland! When other dancers arrived, filling the studio with laughter, Misty and Cat stayed close, learning from each other. Cat's movements were sharp while Misty's were soft. They tried to copy each other's style until they were giggling. At last, Miss Bradley was ready to audition the dancers to cast the parts that everyone would play in Copeland. Nearly all hands shot toward the ceiling to audition for Copeland. Misty was nervous for Cat, but when Cat began to move, Misty knew no one would be able to outdance her. When it was time to dance the role of Swanilda, Misty was paired with a grinning younger boy named Wolfie, who was portraying Franz. Wolfie was on a mission to catch Misty's attention. The next day, Miss Bradley announced who would play what parts. Misty was excited when Cat got the part of Copeland, and even happier when she won the part of Swanilda. Ah, congratulations! And look, I've got a bun on my head too. Bunhead. The next few weeks were full of hard work for Misty. She had to perform both Swanilda and Copeland when she tricked the toy maker into thinking she was the doll who had come to life. It was a lot to learn. Watching Cat dance her parts with ease made Misty try harder. They inspired each other. Wow, look how high up in the air they're dancing. The night of the performance, Misty was so excited. She couldn't keep still. I remember feeling like that too. Starting up at the heavy red curtain, no, staring up at the heavy red curtain, Misty felt a hand on her back. You okay? Cat asked. Misty nodded. I'm ready. And then the curtain was rising up and away. Bright spotlights spilled onto the stage, casting a spell of stillness that would only be broken by movement. In her tutu and braided bodice, Misty pranced onto the stage as Swanilda, with Wolfie playing the part of Franz. And at last, lost in the dance, she felt the heat of the lights when she twirled and imagined she could see every face in the room, especially Mommy's. Misty smiled, proud of what she, Cat, Wolfie, and all the other dancers had accomplished together. She couldn't wait to see what they would do next. Aww, the end. Speaking of which, see, I told you I was a bunhead too. That's Ms Tracey, you guys, in my ballet costume at my recital. Oh, that was so much fun. Putting on the makeup and dancing. Neat, 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 neat. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed ballet. I was thinking about getting back into a ballet class, even as a grown-up, because I really do enjoy dancing. Well, I gotta make the big bucks first, so that's why I'm reading stories to you guys. Okay, so also, thank you, Mr. Waheed, for tuning in to Read to Me, Ms Tracey at the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for liking and sharing. For sure, for sure, for sure. And if you don't mind, type in your niece's name so I can say hello to her. And also thank you for hi Tinkerbell. Oh, Tinkerbell wants to read. Come here, girl. Come here. You don't have your outfit on, but you can still say hi to the people. Say hi. Hey, Tink Tink. Hi, sweetheart. She loves it. Your pets love it when you read to them also. That's why she came up to say hi. Okay, you gotta stay on. I can't pet you and read the story. I can't. All right, so we read one for the girls, and I think we have time. Yes, we do. We have time for one more story. Okay, this one is a series of books, and this is Ready, Set, Raymond. Now think about it. You're gonna have to sit in my lap and just be still. You have to be still. That is a little bit of a problem when you're reading to your pets, getting them settled down. Yeah, I think she probably has to go potty, but she'll hold on to it as long as she's up here with me. And this is written by Vaunda Micheaux Nelson and illustrated by Derek Anderson, right? And so this is a series, so it's like a starting chapter book. And I got this from the I See Me bookstore. Ready, set, Raymond! Not Tinkerbell. Yeah, you should read to your pets or your stuffed animals. Like Mr. Booker, he's over there on the couch waiting for me. He's reading for me on the couch. Okay, excuse me. Sorry, Tinkerbell. Slow down, Raymond. Raymond does things fast. He jumps out of bed fast. Bling, 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 bling. I don't even think his alarm clock's going off. He's up before the alarm clock goes off. He brushes his teeth fast. He eats breakfast fast. Kind of like Tinkerbell eats her breakfast. Right? You eat your breakfast fast? Yep. Slow down, Raymond. Chew your food, Mama says. Raymond slows down, but not for long. Raymond dresses fast. He kisses Mama fast. And he runs to school fast. Slow down, Raymond. Look both ways, the policeman says. Raymond slows down, but not for long. He reads fast. He counts fast. He draws pictures fast. Slow down, Raymond. There's no rush, his teacher says. Raymond slows down, but yep, you guessed it, but not for long. He runs home fast. He eats dinner fast. He brushes his teeth fast. Your tail. Hey, maybe I could use Tinkerbell's tail to point to the page on the book. Your tail. Sit down, Raymond. Time for bed, Papa says. Raymond slowly closes his eyes and says, falls fast asleep. Says nothing, so sleep. Raymond and Roxy. Raymond sees a new girl next door. He wants a friend. Aww. Making friends takes time, Mama says. But Raymond cannot wait. He runs next door. I'm Raymond, he says. The girl runs inside. Raymond walks home. Making friends takes time, Papa says. But Raymond cannot wait. He runs to the cookie jar, and he runs next door. Raymond gives the girl a cookie. She takes a bite. She smiles with cookie in her teeth. Love cookies, Raymond. Good idea. I'm Roxy, she says. Raymond and Roxy become fast friends. Next chapter. New sneakers. Raymond likes to run. He is going to be in a big race. He runs in the house, in the yard, at the park, and Raymond runs so much. He wears his sneakers out. Mama buys Raymond brand new sneakers for the new big race. They are white, like clean sheets. Raymond wants his sneakers to stay clean, so he walks slowly in the house, in the yard, and to the park. The race is starting. Ready? Raymond looks at the dusty track. Set. Raymond looks at his clean new sneakers. Ready? Set. Go! Run, Raymond, run! Run, Raymond, run! Run, Raymond, run! Run, Raymond, run! Roxy shouts. Raymond runs, but his sneakers get dirty. But he wins the race. Good job. Congratulations, Raymond. Good job. That is Ready, Set, Raymond. This is one of our first introductions to chapter books for boys and girls. So you read 3 chapters in that book. Good job. You guys are excellent readers. This book is written by Vaunda, Micheaux, Nelson, and illustrated by Derek Anderson. Got it at the I See Me bookstore, and you can too. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I may have time for one more story, and I think we will do this one because it's a library book, and I will need to return it soon. What do you think about that, Tinkerbell? I think she's ready to go outside. So she's just like, whatever you do, just hurry up and read it. Okay. We Will Rock Our Classmates. This is written by #1 New York Times bestselling author Ryan T. Higgins. We will rock our classmates, rock our classmates. Penelope was the only T-Rex in her school, and sometimes that made her stand out just a little. Can you find her in the class picture? Yeah, that's not a T-Rex. That's not a T-Rex. But oh boy, there's Penelope. And sometimes Penelope's classmates didn't see her at all. They just saw a dinosaur. Want to play cops and dinosaurs? You can be the dinosaur. Well, I was hoping to play the dentist. Great. We'll be the dentist and you be the dinosaur. Have you been flossing? William Ornato's backpack is stuck in your teeth. The whole backpack stuck in her teeth. Dinosaur or not, Penelope loved to play. She loved to read. Aha. Good night, tasty moose, all wrapped in bologna. Good night, tasty goose, with a side dish of pony. Ponies. Oh. And she loved to draw. Wait, I won't eat you. I don't even have any mustard. But the one thing Penelope loved to do more than anything else was to make music. She loved to sing and she loved to play guitar. Penelope loved to rock and roll. Okay, come on, you guys. I'm being silly. You know how Ms Tracey loves to be silly. Okay. I'm looking for this one more thing up here. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So when Mrs. Noodleman told the class about the school talent show, Penelope was excited. She was also nervous. She wanted to rock her classmates, but could she do it? I don't know. Maybe she can. She loved music, so. Also, the sign-up sheet was right next to Walter, the ferocious goldfish. Penelope took a deep breath. She had to do it. She tiptoes past Walter. Then she quickly wrote her name with her bravest purple marker. Penelope Rock and Roll as the talent. After school, Penelope shared the big news with her parents. And I'm going to wear a pink tutu and big boots and spike my scales and look angry, but I'll actually be really, really happy. Oh, and it's going to be so great. She hummed her favorite songs while brushing her teeth. She danced all the way to the bus. She even told her classmates about her favorite band, the Weevils. Best band ever. My dad used to go to all their concerts until he accidentally ate the drummer. At last, it was time for the rehearsal. Can dinosaurs even play the guitar? On stage, Penelope froze. That's stage fright. That's what they call that. She could not sing. She could not play guitar. She worried that dinosaurs could not rock and roll. Penelope was very quiet on the car ride home. She hardly ate anything for supper. Are you sure you don't want more, Penny Pie? You've only had 52 burgers. That's 52 burgers? The next day at recess, Penelope sat alone on the bench. She would not play hopscotch. I'm a T-Rex, not a hopscotcher. She would not play duck, duck, goose. I'm not a duck or another duck or a goose. I'm a dinosaur. At the end of the day, Penelope crossed her name off the sign-up sheet with her saddest blue marker. Oh, man. When Penelope got home, she went straight to her room. Daddy Rex came in to talk to her. Is everything okay? He asked. I can't be in the talent show, she cried. I'm just a dinosaur. Ah, I see, said Daddy Rex. Come with me. Take a look at this family photo album. This is your Uncle Frank. He was a figure skater. Oh, and here's your mom finishing her first marathon. And here's me, the world hamburger eating champion. I ate 5,053 hamburgers with ketchup. You see, said Daddy Rex, being a T-Rex is only part of who you are. You, for instance, are kind and caring, creative and adventurous, and you can be anything you want to be. The next day at school, Penelope marched back over to the sign-up sheet. She looked straight at Walter and almost lost her nerve. There's Walter, the ferocious goldfish. But Penelope's classmates had a different idea. Can we play with you in your band? Please, Penelope. And that gave her just enough courage. On the night of the show, Penelope was really excited and also really nervous. She peeked out from backstage to try and find her parents. Can you find Penelope's parents? Yeah, I think so. When the curtains opened, William Amato and his amazing animal sounds took the stage. Chirp! Roar! Howl! Wow, wow, wow! Honk, 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 plop. Mabel Hastings and her dancing pony went second. Then there was the Stegman Brothers synchronized swimming mimes act, followed by Martina Cortez and her dazzling card tricks. Your card was the 10 of hearts. No? Was it the elephant of spades? Finally, it was Penelope's turn. The lights on the stage were bright, but not as bright as Penelope. We are Penelope and the Mustard Seeds. Penelope was a T-Rex. She was also kind and caring and creative and adventurous. And most of all, Penelope Rex was a rock star! Dun, 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 dun. That's Tinkerbell dancing. Tinkerbell's not amused. Penelope and the Mustard Seeds came in second place, just behind Mabel Hastings and her dancing pony. That was okay with Penelope. She loved ponies. Ponies. Mabel, you better get your pony, girl. I think Penelope's got some mustard in her backpack. The end. Cute story, right? We will rock our classmates. Rock our classmates. We will is the name of this book. And it's written by Ryan T. Higgins. Okay, boys and girls, I've got to take Tinkerbell I gotta take her out. Gotta take her out to do her business. Yeah. Don't want her doing it in the house, do we? No? We read to our pets. We read to our stuffed animals. We read to our friends. We read to our moms and dads, grandmas, aunts, and uncles, like Mr. Wahid. Yeah. Awesome sauce. And yes, Miss Jess, she is holding on for dear life. Well, she wanted to get up here, so that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do when you're holding on. And I lost y'all. Just quickly, I don't know what I just did. I just touched something. Good night, Ms Tracey. Silly Billy. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, around here. And so we're gonna go take a quick walk. Excuse me. We're gonna take a very quick walk because I've got Bible study in 1 minute. Yes. So we're gonna take a quick walk. I might just let her out in the backyard, but nevertheless, you guys keep reading. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much to Mr. Wahid, Miss Jessica, and Ollie, Mr. Pat, and thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the ICME bookstore page on Facebook, going there and buying books on occasion. Also, thank you very much for tuning in to the Read to Me, Ms Tracey channel as well. Okay? Love you guys. Give yourself a hug. Come on, let's do it right now. Give yourself a hug. Yes. Oh, that feels good. We read so many cool books. I'll put the title in the Read to Me, Ms Tracey YouTube channel, so you guys can go back and look at them again. Okay? Thank you so much, you guys. Love you all. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. I'll see you soon, big baboon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. Thank you, Miss Jessie. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Thank you so much, you guys. You're awesome sauce. Yes, awesome sauce. I love it, love it, love it. Do. And if you get a chance to, please go to my go to the YouTube channel and look up Points Lover Patty and like and share and subscribe that commercial because you'll see Miss Tracey's on that commercial. Okay, I gotta go, y'all. Get going. Go get some lunch. Have a snack. Or read some more books. Yeah. You can do this. Holla. Bye, y'all. Bye, Mr. Wahid.